Thank you all for coming on this not wonderful night, but we've got 4 plays for you tonight. I think you'll enjoy them, and for any of you who haven't been here before, we're the senior players, and we are a course in the Western Mountain Senior College. I am the facilitator, or whatever the title, the person who's in charge and gets blamed if everything goes wrong. That's me. I'm Jack Copta. The rest of the players actually pay to do this, so this is weird. Anyway,
They don't pay you.
they don't me. I'm retired. I don't get paid for anything. I'm one of those people who's living off the government, and so I won't go any further than that. Anyway, as I said, we have 4 plays tonight. There are 3 relatively short 1-act plays that we'll do, and then we'll have an intermission. And then we're going to have you all come back here, and we'll do our last play. And we have been told that people want to get out by 9 o'clock, so we will do our best to make sure that happens. So get ready for an evening of enjoyment and fun, and we expect to be loud.
Hot today.
Yep,
Hot like a griddle in August.
expect it is.
Which strikes me as just plain wrong, seeing as how it's only April.
You do realize Bernice Wilksbacher's gonna have her wildflower walk directly.
Martha May, did you hear a word I've been saying?
Reckon I did.
You didn't either, you know it. You weren't listening any more than a tick seed in winter.
Now, Jessie May, you know perfectly well that tickweed is incapable of listening no matter what the season, because it don't got ears.
The point is not the tick seed.
Tickweed,
Tick seed, tickweed, it don't really matter. They're the same thing.
you say potato, I say potato. And it don't matter either way. Most folks these days calls it coreopsis. Bunch of show-offs, if you ask me.
You got me all muddled. Where was I?
You was about to yell at me for missing the point.
I do not yell.
Oh, you were about to very politely upbraid me for missing the point.
My point was that tick seed.
Tickweed.
Whatever. The point was that you weren't listening. Again.
I do apologize, Jessie, but all your talk about August and carbon footprints and that all just got me thinking.
Lord, here we go.
The thing as it is, see, it can be mighty hard to hear past a thought, which is maybe why I weren't listening as well as I might.
Well, I expect that might be reasonable.
I remember one time when I was reading that the conscious mind can only do just so many things at once.
I reckon allowing you within 10 feet of a book ought to be against the law.
That is unkind.
Well, ought to be a kind of restricted zone, you know, round about the bookshop and the library. No Martha May Thompson's allowed here.
Will you let me make my point?
I thought I was the one had the point.
You had a point?
Don't you try and make off with my point.
I don't want your point.
Why not? It was a good one.
You really had a point.
I did. I most certainly did.
And what was it again?
I forget.
Then would it be too objectionable if I told you mine?
Oh, Martha May, I expect not. But will you at least concede that it's hot for March?
I will. I do. But my point is this. Bernice Wilsbacher will use this unholy weather as an excuse to call everybody for 10 miles around and invite them to her annual wildflower walk.
I do not want to go.
I figured on that.
Don't tell me you do.
It'd be a change.
Oh, would it really?
Might be a nice change.
Martha May, I expect you've lost your marbles.
Expect I've done no such thing.
I fear for you. I truly do.
I like a nice wildflower now and again.
Oh, do you now?
And we can't just sit on this porch forever.
Expect we can.
Bet you could.
If Bernice Wilsbacher calls and I'm home, you just tell her I died. tell her I'm out and I died. I'm dead.
She won't believe that.
What, you don't think I can't die?
Bernice Wilsbacher reads the obituaries like they was going out of style.
Probably to make sure she ain't in there.
Point is, she'd know if you died.
Tell her I was snake bit. Happened sudden like. There was copperheads and rattlers and cottonmouths. They all ganged up on me. I didn't have a chance.
And next week, when you see her in church,
I shall have a miraculous recovery.
oh, Jessie Mae Thompson, Bernice would know if you were dead.
Now, Martha May, you get this through your thick skull. Get it through right now. There ain't no money that's gonna make me want to go on this annual wildflower walk with Bernice Wilsbacher.
But we go every year.
Well, this year, I'm staying put.
End of an era, then.
Bernice Wilsbacher is deaf as a post.
I don't recall the ear being an essential part of appreciating spring flowers.
Well, it ain't Bernice Wilsbacher that I'm worried about.
Ah,
I think it's time we return to our usual morning topics.
expect that'd be safer. Oh, telephone's ringing.
Don't you dare answer it. Bernice, hang
That's
up.
one mighty persistent caller.
Hang up. Bernice, hang up and clear off.
Sounds to me like the answering machine's on the fritz again.
Expect it is.
Well, I'll get the rifle.
You do that.
Of course, if we shoot up the phone, you'll have a mighty hard time setting up your dates with that nice Dr. Kipling.
Oh. Maybe, maybe not.
I thought that thing was for playing Angry Birds.
Martha May, here's why I am not going on Bernice Wilsbacher's annual wildflower walk. Bernice will be at the front, chattering away and sounding off like some pulpit-born preacher about the trout lilies and the luxuriant delphinium. And then she'll go on about the bashful Virginia bluebells, or the poor, unappreciated toadwort, or the, the counterclockwise habit of the creeping whiskey vine.
Bernice always has been a chatterbox, no two ways about it.
And at the back of the group will be Myrtle Butterfield. She's blind as a bat, staggering along in her fuzzy bunny slippers. And it's that same blue check Kmart dress she's had for 15 years. And there she'll be, asking questions about every last flowering twig. Oh, what's this little wonder here? Oh, and Bernice, what's this little angel right here called?
And Bernice will ignore her.
Oh, Bernice will ignore her, all right, as if it's her divine obligation to do so, until hardly anyone can hear a crosswise word, what with Bernice laying down the law on one end and Myrtle yapping questions on the other and bumping into trees, nose first, till she's black and blue and bloody all over.
Not one to learn from history, our Myrtle.
Until finally, Bernice Wilsbacher will turn on poor Myrtle and she'll cry out with the devil in her eyes, "By all the saints, Myrtle Butterfield!"
Will you, by God, zip your trap?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, no, I'm speaking in the voice of Bernice Wilsbacher.
Oh, well, in that case, Myrtle will commence to bawling, and then she'll insist on going home right that instant, which is beyond stupid, since everybody knows perfectly well she couldn't find her way on that trail if it was duct taped to her nose.
And then Bernice will swear she'll never lead another wildflower walk, ever, not ever, even if we by God beg.
And isn't that just a tragedy, considering her encyclopedic knowledge of our local flora? Not to mention her excellent and renowned interpersonal skills. So I ask you, Martha May, in all sincerity, is that the sort of activity to which you want to devote your time and your mind?
What's the creeping whiskey vine?
Creeping whiskey vine, you stuck on that still? Ah, Martha May, you've not paid attention to a single word I've said.
Well, that creeping whiskey vine stood out loud and clear.
Fine. You know what? It's hot.
Yep.
Hot like a Dutch oven.
Oh, I reckon it's hotter than tickweed in hell. But that still don't explain the creeping whiskey vine.
I made it out. All right? Satisfied? Oh my gosh. I was attempting to make a valid point.
I see.
Reckon you ought to.
You're certainly right about it being hot.
Hot like a griddle.
And we too, we're the griddle cakes.
Oh man. Expect you're right. 2 griddle cakes. Warm and floppy.
That's us. Warm and floppy and old as the hills.
Oh, now Martha, if Tommy Dennis described you like that, you'd probably hit him with a skillet.
Oh, I don't know. Tommy Dennis ain't no spring chicken himself.
But you love him.
Expect I do. But the one thing I love about him is he's willing to admit that he's got both feet in the grave and twice on Sunday.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, pshaw. I reckon you and Dr. Kipling see things much the same way, in private.
I expect we do, in private.
One thing for sure, it's hot.
Yes.
Reckon this year we'll have to skip the wildflower walk.
Really?
We'll have to, because first thing Saturday morning, there's a lecture down the library on what we can do about all this global warming. Of course, you wouldn't know it was global warming today, would you? And I think this here weather's telling us we ought to attend and learn a thing or two. Lesson, of course, you won't let me go on account of all those signs down that way reading Martha May Thompson, stay out.
Martha, I don't know if it'd be any use. can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, I'm sure you'll excuse me, but I don't recall being a dog.
All right, but you bring the rifle. Whoever's speaking turns out to be a communist. We can scare him clean over the county line.
Our new librarian don't take kindly to guns.
That woman wears slacks. What do I care what she says?
Now, that's a valid point.
Expect it most definitely is.
So you'll come?
Well, I can't spend every day sitting on this porch now, can I?
Oh, there's that telephone again.
Thomas.
I taught my grandson to play checkers.
My granddaughter beat me in checkers.
You're not very good at checkers.
It didn't take so long to move. I might remember what the strategy was.
That's my strategy.
Yeah.
Don't blame me because you played kick the can with Methuselah.
You're mumbling. Are you talking to yourself, or are you just mumbling?
I don't mumble.
Are your teeth in right?
Of course my teeth are in right.
What did you just say?
I said move.
The lights in this place suck.
It's your eyes. You got old eyes.
My eyes are fine. It's these iridescent lights.
Fluorescent, not iridescent.
Whatever. It's the supervisor's fault. Damn snot-nosed politicians.
Supervisor. You got old eyes. It goes with the rest of you. It's a set.
Maybe I should run for town supervisor.
At your age, maybe you should walk.
Spring chicken yourself, Albert.
Fred. Alfred. We've been friends for 150 years, and you still can't get my name right.
Iceberg, Steinberg, what the hell's the difference?
Okay, anyway, Mr. Smarty Pants, you couldn't run for supervisor. You're both Republicans.
There's Tea Party, and there's GOP, and never the twain shall meet.
You know, sometimes I'm better off playing checkers by myself.
Then you'd be playing solitaire.
Be quiet and move.
You know what the problem is?
You're the problem.
Let me repeat the question, Mr. Buttinsky. You know what the problem is?
Which problem?
The problem.
I got all kinds of problems. I got plumbing problems, back problems. My Pirates are never going to win a pennant. What the hell problem are you talking about?
The problem is all these brain surgeons in the legislature can't make a decision.
Look who's talking. You can't decide whether to have oatmeal or cornflakes.
This is from someone who spreads butter with a spoon.
It wasn't butter. It was margarine.
Whose turn is it?
You always say that when it's my turn. You know, you're going to be crushed when I tell you this. But I get more votes than you any day of the week and twice on Sunday. About a dash. I make one heck of a governor. King me.
What's the first thing you would do?
I'd fire you.
I don't work for you.
I'd hire you so I could fire you.
What time zone you been hired in? You don't fire people anymore. You downsize.
Downsize? What is this, Weight Watchers?
Yeah, dead weight watches.
You call that funny? That ain't funny.
You telling me you know funny? You don't know funny. You think Phyllis Diller is funny. Let me tell you something. Leah Bunham is funny. Phyllis Diller is just skinny.
Let me tell you something. You don't get votes by making fun of your constituents' sense of humor. And Leah Bonham, it ain't funny. She's dirty.
Dirty can be very funny, unless you're over the hill like you.
You're older than me.
Age has nothing to do with being over the hill.
It's statements like that that make me really wonder about you.
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
Oh, you'll never get elected with that attitude.
Like you would, Mr. Commissioner of Checkers.
The best people for public office don't want nothing to do with it. That's why you're so interested in it.
I'd be better than that crooked Italian who should be in jail with the rest of the swindlers. He's as corrupt as the day is long.
Long.
No, he's from Louisiana.
He's corrupt as the day is long.
That's what I'm saying.
Who are we talking about?
I don't remember his name, but he should be behind bars.
You know, we pay for all those people in jail.
Yeah, but you wouldn't even buy me a Valentine.
A Valentine? What the hell's the matter with you? You ain't my sweetheart.
Valentine beer. When was the last time you had your ears checked?
You'd make a perfect politician. You don't make any sense.
Why do I waste my breath?
Whose turn is it?
Memory is the first thing to go.
You're gonna go in. Where's the bathroom?
I forgot to ask that kid.
That kid's my grandson. You want to see a picture of him?
I don't want to see a picture of me standing right over there.
I taught him to play checkers.
My granddaughter beats me at checkers.
You're not very good at checkers.
Well, if you didn't take so long to move.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice day, don't you think?
Yes, isn't it?
You know, I was just wondering if the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
What was that?
I said the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
That's from My Fair Lady, right?
Forget it.
Well, I know it's not from The Sound of Music, but it is Julie Andrews.
I said, forget it.
Where are you going?
Never you mind.
How did that tune go? The rain in Spain falls mainly in the... Was that it?
Please, will you just go away?
Why?
Beat it!
Oh, I know. It was from Oklahoma. Oh, Oklahoma, where the wind goes streaming down the plain.
Did you just say Oklahoma?
You heard me.
Alas, poor Yorick!
first thing, let's kill all the lawyers.
This shall determine that.
You have made worm's meat out of me.
So it is you, Agent 002120275.3.6.
Not so loud, you idiot. Do you want someone to hear us?
Well, why didn't you just answer when I gave you the secret code? Shh.
Do you see the guy over there?
Yeah?
Well, he's watching us.
I'm gonna take him out.
Wait, he may just be an innocent bystander.
Why is he watching us then?
Because we've been singing show tunes for the last 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We need to test him. Pretend I said something funny.
Huh?
Laugh. For real. Laugh and then look away.
Is he still watching?
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
Hold tight a sec. Did you bring the package?
Yes,
Where is it?
it's in my coat pocket.
Give it to me.
He's still watching.
No, give it to me. Mazel tov.
What was that?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are my only hope.
I see the bad moon horizon.
The day the music died,
Hold your horses.
don't count your chickens.
Maisie Oats and Dozy Oats, little Lambsy Ivy.
Kit'll eat Ivy too, wouldn't you?
How many roads must a man walk down?
Is there a Bob in Gilead?
You're not Agent 0021275.3.6.
Of course not. I'm Double Agent AABBCC, and I've been watching you, Agent 62455.
I should have known.
Well, too bad your friend across the street walked away.
You give me back that package.
Never.
I'm gonna fight you for it.
Well, tell you what.
I'll wait for you. But I don't got all day here.
You fight very well, Agent 62455, but not well enough.
Give it back.
No. You see the man reading the paper on the street corner? He is one of our agents. This very moment, he's got a gun on you.
You fiend.
Surrender.
Never. See that fire hydrant over there?
Yeah.
Well, I got an agent in there. And he's got you covered as well.
Well, the lady pushing the baby carriage, inside it is an anti-ballistic missile.
The man moving the pianos over there. That's not really a piano. It's a piano-shaped bazooka.
Yeah, well, the boy over there is filled with our agents.
The chopper in the sky is filled with ours.
The little old lady over there,
The guy tossing the pizza.
yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something. That pizza belongs to us. And it's really a laser homing device disguised as a pizza. And it allows our satellites in orbit to target the top of your head.
We've got you completely surrounded. All right. There's only one way to determine this.
What's that?
The stare.
No.
Yes.
The stare has been outlawed by the International Conference of Spies. It is way too dangerous.
Then give me back the package.
I'll die first.
All right. Then prepare for the stare.
One word from me, and my spies will shoot your spies.
Oh, no, they won't. Let me tell you something, all right? The International Spy Code, which I have a copy of right here, says that once the stare challenge has been issued, nobody can interfere. It's like a duel in the Old West, a joust in the Renaissance, a standardized test in high school. You have no choice. You fight or you die.
Very well.
All right, on the count of 3. You ready?
3. Right.
1, 2, 3. Your stare is very strong. It's far stronger than I expected.
Indeed, you fool. You have underestimated me. I am the master of the stare.
What? What? You mean?
That's right. I am the stare master.
I've been tricked.
Well, they knew you were coming, Agent 62455. They've been tracking you for weeks. And they sent me to assassinate you.
Oh, no, it cannot be.
So, on guard.
On guard. Oh.
So, they are just as good as they say.
Yeah. Oh, you foolish woman. Learn the science of the stare from the real master. Right
What?
here.
You will never defeat me. Because I have a secret weapon.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
What's
I
that?
know. The nuclear stare.
My eyes! Oh,
Give up.
oh, for the love of my family, the honor of my country, I must hold on.
You broke the stare once, but not even you are lucky enough to break the nuclear stare a second time.
It's not luck, AABBCC. I have the answer to the nuclear stare.
Not the...
Yes! The disarmament stare!
I must hold up!
It's no use!
Oh, no!
Give me the package!
Not as long as I'm still able to breathe. For I know the magnified stare.
No, not that! Not that! All right. Gasp! But I can disarm you with the petrified stare!
Oh yeah? The combustion stare.
The hollow stare!
The embarrassed stare.
The putrid stare.
The reverse, a putrid stare with the evil eye.
Oh. The reverse, the double reverse putrid stare with an evil eye wipeout.
Double reverse, putrid eye stare with the evil eye wipeout wink, willow whisper wonder, whistle whack.
Ah, that's too many W's. Oh.
Surrender
Never,
or die.
never. I have not yet begun to fight.
What? You have more tricks?
Just one more. The reverse, double reverse, slow motion, infrared, evil eye, wipe out, double barrel twisted, water crested, iris diphthong with extra blinking, winking, and eyebrow waggling. Die! Die!
Have mercy!
The package! Give me that package!
You have forgot I have one more thing.
Oh?
I have a mirror!
You filthy spy!
You dirty thief!
Can't go on! Oh,
The package!
no! Never!
I must have that package!
It's my duty as an American to keep you from this package.
Wait a second.
What?
Did you just say duty as an American?
Yes, you filthy spy, what's that?
Well, you just hold it a second because I am an American too.
What? I thought you were working for the European Union.
Don't be ridiculous.
Communists?
And now,
Terrorists? Nazis?
I thought you were working for the KGB.
KGB? FBI?
CIA?
No, I don't believe it.
Well, I just want you to ponder this because I happen to have a signed order from the president. Say,
Reading from the President of the United States.
uh-huh.
Gee, look at that. I have the same thing.
Huh.
Huh. Great.
Terrific.
So, sorry I had to hit you with it. Oh, watch your nose there. Sorry I had
Wait, just hold a second. Does that mean that all those men you had surrounding me were...
Oh, yeah, they were FBI. Who else would they be?
Well, CIA.
No. FBI, all the way. Okay, so, look, I'm sorry. I had to hit you with that reverse, double reverse, slow motion, infrared, evil eye, wink out, walk with, slow motion, double barrel, twisted, water crested, iris diphthong with extra blinking, winking, and eyebrow waggling. Sorry about that.
Well, you know what they say, it's all in a day's work.
So, hey, you got any plans for dinner?
Not really.
Well, hey, I know this great Italian restaurant right around the corner.
Hey, that's great. But I get to take the package.
Oh, no. I'm getting the package, thank you.
You
very much.
give me that package!
We figure we're gonna do a quick escape, so we're gonna let you go and have some snacks, and we're gonna have about a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll be back here and start the second half.